Hello and welcome to Cheshire Audio. Now, this is an unboxing video, which I've done very few of, but I actually quite like doing these. Atoll have sent me what they say is a very interesting product. They've also said it looks a bit mad. So that's quite interesting. I think it's the first in the UK. I'm pretty sure it's the first in the UK. I don't think it's particularly a new product, but I think we've not actually had one over here before. So I feel quite privileged that they've sent it to me to have a look at. I know it's going on to be reviewed. Various people, but it's come here first, so I'm going to do an unboxing video. I'll then give it a run and probably we'll do a full review of it in about a week, probably, just because Atoll generally needs a fair bit of running. And what I've got is an Atoll CD400 CD player. So let's have a look. So let's get it unboxed. Like I said, I've never even seen pictures of this. I was sort of aware it existed. It's kind of the top of the range. Sort of integrated CD player, so transport DAC in one box. They do a transport and DAC separately. I'm not sure whether the transport DAC or this will be top of range. I need to look at because they've not actually settled on a price for this yet. I suspect it's going to be 5,000 plus, I would have thought, really. What have we got inside? Let's move the camera. Let's have a look. Interesting bit of packaging. We've got the remote down this side. Quite similar to the remotes on the other players, to be honest. And interesting bit of packaging there. So if I don't pull out, we got it. Right, manual. A nice little coat it's wearing there. We're going to get a glimpse of what's going on inside. No, we're not. There's more cardboard. Whew, okay, right. So I'll put the camera down and lift that out. Right, somehow. I actually expected this to be a lot heavier than it is. Let's move the box away. It actually feels it doesn't feel that big either, strangely. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, okay, let's have a little look inside. I think I know what they're saying. It does look a bit mad. Top loader. The drawer's actually held open with a piece of packing. I'll tell you what it looks like, and I can sort of see why they've done it like this. You'll probably be a bit clearer when I get it out. But if you saw my review of the IN400 amplifier, it's got a lot of the design features of that, and it's one of the guys from Atoll was saying it almost looks as though it's designed to sit on top of a 400, really. So let's take this out and put it on the table so we can have a proper look. Yeah, it's definitely got a distinctive look about it. It's much wider at the back than it is at the front. I'd almost say the front isn't that far off MIDI-sized, actually. It's sort of, I mean, from the front it kind of hides its bulk well, really, because it's quite a big player. Very thick aluminium front plate on it, all sort of sculpted in. I've got the Atoll badge here. All the buttons have got the sort of symbols sculpted around them. So you've got backwards, forwards, power, pause. There you can just see the two lines, and the square for stop, and then the triangle for play. It's quite nicely done, actually. I like the design of it a lot. The drawer is really nicely engineered. It's got a really smooth action to it. It's a really thick piece of aluminium, I guess, really. The only thing possibly, because I've just had a go at this, you've got a little slot for your finger to move it around. You feel as though you kind of run out of space there because you hit the front panel. It's in, but it just sort of feels as though you've sort of hit the panel before it's necessarily closed. But it's something you'd probably get used to be honest. Power is on the back, so you've got a big click switch on the back. So powered up, quickly tells you what it is, then goes into standby. So you press power button to bring it on. So putting in a disc, I do like the action of that, you know. It's really probably one of the best top-loading mechanisms I've come across, that, you know. Clamp has in name audio, so that's got a Atoll badged clamp, big magnets on it, very big magnets on it. It really grabs hold. So let's put in seat D. You've got John Martin, London Conversation. She's probably one of my favourite ones of it. I really like the early John Martin. I think he started to get a little bit of an acquired taste after that. So you close the top. Should read the disc now. In theory. Yep, read the disc, play. That's it, really. Simple as that. Like I said, remote control. As usual, I haven't got the remote control out, but it's very similar to the other models in the range. Really nice quality remote. So track select, stop, play, pause, power. That's it. It's a very, very simple, straightforward play. What I'll do now, I'll put it on in the shop downstairs and just run it for a few days, and then I'll have a proper listen to it up in the demo room here, and I'll report back. Like I say, exciting times. I'll enjoy doing this one. So yeah, I feel, like I say, feel quite touched that they've decided to give it to me first, really, because I know there's quite a few reviewers sort of waiting to hear this one. So yeah, let's get it running, and I'll come back to you on this one. Okay, yeah, so got it playing in the shop. It's straight out of the box. It's sounding really good. And Atoll generally need quite an extended warm-up period. Actually, they need a few weeks before they really come out and do their things. Sometimes they never sound bad out of the box. They always sound like a good CD players, but after a while, they just suddenly something clicks, and they seem to suddenly have a much more airy and tuneful in the bass and more expressive somehow. So if this has got this sort of procedure to go through, it's going to be wonderful, I think. Actually, I've got really high hopes for it. Looks good on the shelf, actually, I must admit. It's got it sat there with got a little iron 100 amplifier. So here we've got the CD400. It doesn't look as mad as it does out on its own, actually. If it's just sitting on a shelf, actually, it looks really good. It looks sort of quality, as they say. And actually going to be running that through these Elite SEs as well, which I will be doing a review on. That's probably the next review. I know I promised it to be the next review before this review, but things happened. I got excited when this came, so I've done this first. So yeah, these will be happening very soon. I'm also going to be doing another cozy chat and another tweakery as well, which I'm kind of actually thinking about what I'm going to say, which I don't do usually. So you never know. How bad could it be? So that's it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. As soon as it's kind of run in and I've had a proper listen to it, because I'll bring it back upstairs and stick it on, probably with these Elites actually, and run it with those and see what's going on, just to formulate a real view of what's going on with it, really. And then I'll do a proper review. We'll do a proper walk round as well, and we'll look at the back panel. I was going to say I might take the lid off, but actually with that I probably won't, really, because I think it's a bit more involved than an amplifier. So I'll have a look and see. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a subscribe and a like, and I will see you in a future video. Again, hopefully not. It's really quiet in the shop now, so I'm hoping I can start getting a few more videos flowing now. Get a bit more go, because I keep leaving sort of a week, 10 days between videos, and that's not good, is it? So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.